This is Chapter 10 of Howard's and the People's History of the United States, and this is the Other Civil War. There was a 40-year time span from 1839 to 1877 that predated the Civil War of 1860 to 1865, and it was between the rich and the poor in America and the politics after that. During this time, there were several movements, several strike movements, including the anti-renters movement, and this was started by unemployed railroad workers that were looking for land of their own to settle on. However, they wanted to not pay the rent when the government came to collect their taxes because they were just starting out and they didn't have the money in order to do this. So ultimately, the anti-rent movement and strike was put down by the government. The Doors Rebellion was actually in the late 1830s and early 1840s in Rhode Island, and only this rebellion was because at the time only landowners could vote in Rhode Island. So Thomas Dorr, who started the rebellion, argued that residents with no land should not have to serve in the Rhode Island military or pay taxes to Rhode Island if they were not allowed to vote. In 1842, Dorr himself ran and was unofficially elected governor, and he went into hiding after unsuccessfully doing a raid on the state's arsenal. This didn't achieve anything. This rebellion didn't achieve anything. It did not achieve the ultimate goal of the right to vote for every citizen. And later on, there was a homestead strike, and this was a strike on that had industrial stoppage, and strike that started in June 1892, and this was for steel workers in the Carnegie steel manufacturing plants, and they wanted equal pay. And because of the fact that they're so less skilled but more workers, the final result of the strike was a defeat for that union, for the Homestead Strike Union, and setback to workers' rights and the unionization of further unions. But how did these affect the Civil War? Well, the Civil War came after these rebellions. However, the lower class and the higher richer class of America was being setting apart, and also the lesser skilled workers and the factorization of both the South and the North was increasing at that time. So more advancements in metalworking and production was allowing a different kind of production in the North, while in the South it was more of a agricultural economy, and this sparked a difference in culture and between the North and the South, ultimately leading to the states and federal rights that began the Civil War in 1860.